side is assigned to the left side. So I'm going to write this as the object. This object is the keyboard.nextDouble method. All of this now is equal to hours. Okay, because you're prompting this. This hour is this hour. This keyboard is this keyboard, this object, which exhibits all the methods that comes from scanner. So the method nextDouble, meaning anything that's a double size that you type in, is a method. How do I know it's a method? Look at this. There's parentheses. All of this is assigned to a number of hours right now. The second thing we need to actually is prompt the user for what? System dot out dot print in the string, how much do you get paid per hour? Question mark, space, close that off, semicolon. And you have to read in again from the keyboard, keyboard.nextDouble method. All this is assigned to what? You're going to assign this to rate. Okay, so this is going to be equal to rate. Okay, so you got two things that are stored in. Now we got to do some sort of calculation for this thing. So some sort of calculation with this thing. So let's say you work more than 40 hours or less than 40 hours, and the Department of Labor wants you to calculate something that's fair, right? So let me move this up here a little bit so we can get this thing center. And let's say we come over here and okay. So if hours is less than or equal to 40, if it is, what do I want you to do? Remember now, when do you use a curly bracket and when do you not curly bracket? If there's more than one statement, use a curly bracket. But this, in this case, there's only one statement. So we're going to take hours times rate. All of that is equal to your pay. Okay, so this pay is this pay right here. This pay is now this pay. So what happens if you work more than 40 hours? All right. So you come over here, you do an else statement, and we're going to get into structure in the second, you know, in the course with it. But I want to take the little different. You're going to take hours, subtract that from 40, take the difference, you know, multiply that with 1.5 inside of this. Remember now, this is all multiply it with rate, and you're going to add that with 40, and you're going to multiply that with rate. And all of that is going to be assigned to your pay. Okay? So, if you look at the way how this is set up with this thing, okay? And then ultimately you got to display or output to the screen. So get out from the memory right now. So system.out print, this time ln is equivalent to nline, or move to the next line with this thing. We're going to talk about how to display this thing. So you earned with a $, and you concatenate that with the variable pay. So this pay is this pay or this pay, and this same as that's defined here with it. Now, since I saved this already in that folder with it, that's okay. That's what I want you to do, is to save this. Make sure you have that saved. And here's what I want you to do. Remember now, you got this thing saved in a folder And we need to move that. I have installed this into the Java at the root at my bin subdirectory with this thing. But I saved this on the desktop, and on my desktop I have this file. Here's my file. Here's that pay. Now this is a .java pay uppercase P. This name of this file. Again, let me stress out a couple of things that are important before we move forward on this thing. The file name is pay uppercase P lowercase ay. This spelling has to be the same spelling as this class over here. Do you see this? Let me repeat that. This name of this file has to be the same name as this class file over here.